Nabanggit niyo during the gap earlier na may proposal kayo to to build a new City Hall ba or to relocate
Yes.
City Hall? City Hall of course is iconic. Manila City Hall is iconic.
Hindi nyo naman titibagin yung City Hall?
Of course not. With regard and with respect to Architect Burnham and to our heritage, alam mo, sabi ng mga bayani, di ba? Ang hindi lumingon sa pinanggalingan na hindi makararating sa paroronan. So these are our, itong ating mga heritage. We will keep them. In fact, we will restore it in a very good manner, no? Na maging useful yung halimbawa, City Hall in this case. No? But adjacent to that, we need to put up a new City Hall to accommodate the demand ng tao. Because City Hall was designed when we were like about, what, 200,000 or 100,000 population at that time. Now we have about 1.8 nighttime and 3 million daytime. So imagine our 42,000 business establishment will transact during December, January, and February because tax payment season yan. So these people will pass by in and out of City Hall. And masyado nang hindi na-accommodate. And it's quite unfair to the taxpayers, no, that they keep on paying taxes and helping the city, and yet they see the same thing every year. It's been 2 decades or 3 decades now. Mas dumadami pa yung octopus sa loob.
Pero para klaro lang po, are we talking about relocating City Hall or are we talking about just building an annex?
Adjacent, no. As you can see with the picture, no, yung likod niyan, yung kabilang side.
Ito yung nakaharap sa
ito yung flagpole, no. Pero itong kabilang side, makikita mo, yan open space, makikita mo next picture. There you go. Yan, on the left side.
Doon sa may kay Bonifacio.
Yes. I-attach namin si Andres Bonifacio, integrate namin sa new building based on our architectural plan. Then we'll build a new City Hall wherein there will be 2 landmarks. That speaks of, this is our past, we will not forget it, and this is the future.
How high will this
about at least about 20 stories.
Now, this is your idea right now, or is this a current proposal to the current council?
No, it's a new idea. It's a new concept, integrating our city walk. Kasi nakaplano yun, yung city walk. I-integrate din doon yung city walk.
City walk is
an elevated
pedestrian.
So that it will lessen the traffic in Loton. Loton is the choke point of the entire city. Pag yan ang nagbara, maapekto na yung perpendicular roads. No? Kaya mahalaga na yan nakikita nyo sa picture, nakikita nyo yan. So parang everybody's parking sa kalye. So bigyan natin sila ng avenue for walking. And we will...
so the idea is to have elevated walkways rather than to pedestrianize existing streets at grade level?
Yes, kasi wala kaming space pahaba o palapad. What we can do is space to vertically develop things like in the case of squatting or housing program, puro vertical ang development because it's an old city, well in place yung mga building, which is the old buildings. So, ang balak namin to come up with an idea like in other countries also na applicable sa City of Manila.
Ito bang bagong city na sinasabi ninyo, will it house the mayor na or will it be an annex lamang of
it will be the
existing
new
one?
city government.
So the old City Hall will become what?
It will become our museum.
Okay.
On a certain level. And part of it, courts, because our courts is, alam mo, ilang beses na naghulog ng, anong tawag dyan, sa paggawa ng building, pero hindi natutuloy. Then, partly commercialized sa baba. Then, we will hold our offices in the new building, na kung saan, may awa ang Diyos, no? May awa ang Diyos, more efficient, more ISO-like, ISO.
ISO.
Like running the city government. So this is our hopes and dreams and aspirations
Yeah.
that we can, at the very least, that we can give to the city of Manila. No?
Yeah. I ask about that kasi, in my younger days, I used to cover Manila City Hall.
Yes.
And I remember that old building is it's a warren's nest of mazes and and tiny rooms na kung saan mo makikita. What I'm saying is that basically, you're confident that you can transfer the entirety of City Hall to a new structure that is to be built pa lang, parang hindi ko naman ma-imagine.
Ganun din naman ang ginawa
kasi ganun
ni
ka-complex.
Ganun din naman ang ginawa ni Alexander Graham Bell. Who would thought our voice ang boses tatago sa kable? Now we're talking over the air. So I think we have to come up with our dreams, visions, and hopes. Kaya pinaulit-ulit, kailangan may direksyon, kailangan may pupuntahan. Hindi na to piecemeal project that just for the sake of re-election or just for the sake of having what you call, if I may use your word, a legacy project. This is not about us anymore. This is not about the leader of Manila. It's about the city of Manila as the capital of the country and its citizen. I think it's high time sa amin na magparaya naman ng mga yabang sa katawan. Tugunan na mismo talaga yung paggogobyerno. Kasi ang nangyayari sa Maynila, napansin mo yung alam mo yung pagkakayo sa news nyo, yung away ng mga leader, yung bashing ng mga leader. It creates smoke screen sa mata ng tao. So that's why, when I'm telling you, with all honesty, yes, it will be done. Because it needs to be done. Yun ang importante.